Go ahead.
Can you get this thing off the...
Oh, yeah.
No, deal with it.
It's not that.
For real though.
All right.
Alright. The Lion King shows how dysfunctional society can become if some classes are treated better and valued more highly than other classes.
It was written by Irene McKee, John Roberts, and Linda Wolverton, and produced by Don Hahn. It won Tony Award for Best Musical. And the first time it was shown on Broadway was October 15th, 1997. It's currently showing tickets from $95 to $130.
Alright, the themes of this are the circle of life, which there's a song, I'm sure everyone already knows for seen The Lion King, but that song basically sums up the whole movie. It talks about how, like, the dad and his son, which his dad is the king, and kind of talks him through about how to be, like, responsible to eventually take over. And then basically just keeping that legacy alive. Significance, there's a lot of like religious connections made with like the Pride Lands, I guess is what they call it, where all those animals live, and then to like God's kingdom, I guess. And there's a whole chart on that handout, but like one day a new king will rule the land, and that day all will bow to a true king. So they kind of have like the same similarities there. And then the plot, basically that young thug his name's Simba, and his dad tries teaching him through his royal destiny and like how he's going to become king one day and to be responsible. And he was really excited about it at first. He had this little friend that he went everywhere with, and they would go explore all over. And he ends up running away, and his dad was killed by his uncle because his uncle wanted to be king. And then Simba decided to run away and live kind of that carefree life. I don't care about anything. I want to have fun. And he meets those other two, Simone and Pumbaa, the muskrat and the other guy. And they kind of just live in the jungle and kind of do whatever. And then his childhood friend comes back to him and tells him how everything's going wrong and how they need him to come back and take over to save everyone because he's turned everything into, like, there's no more food, no more water, no more anything. And so eventually Simba comes back and takes over, and they live happily ever after. These are some of the costumes that they have in the show. This is Simone and Pumbaa, the guys that Simba meets when he runs away. These are just some more of the costumes, and it's like really cool when they put it all together. In the video, it shows the song. It kind of shows how they all like put it together and have everything. These are some of the makeups. Oh, and this guy, he's the monkey. His name is Rafiki. He's kind of like his conscience, kind of gives him advice and tells him what to do and what he thinks is right. There's 23 songs total. A lot of them are in a different language. And like I said before, The Circle of Life is probably the most significant one because it kind of sums up the whole point of the musical. These are just some of the set designs. And then our video.
Were any of you on the Washington DC trip? That was the musical they saw when they were in Washington DC. Miss Stefan said it was amazing.